What's up, guys? It's Keith All here. Finally back with another video. I've been a little behind, as I think I've shared in the last one. We are planning on moving, so we've had some showings. I was going to do a video Monday for weekend sales, and time just did not allot for that, so wasn't able to get that one out. Had some pretty cool sales from the NFL draft. Had some good stuff going out the door. But due to time constraints with house showings and just trying to keep the house, if anybody sold a house, trying to keep the house clean and, situated, and then kind of packing up. I packed up a bunch of cards. So I look over here on my table now behind me. Because we're planning on probably moving here in the next, I'd say, month or so. We should be moving. So I haven't been able to record as much. But either way, I'm going to do a quick video this morning. I pulled a few midweek orders, nothing major, but figured I would package them up as I got to go to work anyways. So just do a quick shipping video on my orders today. So kind of a how-to. That's the first video I ever made, was a shipping video. This one should go a little smoother than that one. First of all, I'll lay out my supplies. So anybody need help with shipping low-end cards, can check this out. This is how I do it. Everybody does it different. It works for me. So all the post offices are a little different, but haven't had much issue at mine with the way I do my eBay standard envelope stuff. Obviously, you're going to need some envelopes. These are number 6s. And I got one order of 3 cards to share. This is number 10. So I'll need the number 10 for that one. Could do a 6 as it works here, but I'll do a 10 instead. So there's our envelopes ready. Obviously, top loaders and card savers. One single card order, the other 2 have multiples. So, and scissors, painter's tape, and a little bit of packaging tape, and team bags. One tall one for the bigger order. Actually, I should get 2 tall ones. So I'll get one more bigger team bag here. There we go. And we'll get started. I'll share the orders as I go. First order for midweek sale is a 2021 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. base card. So Ken Griffey Jr., obviously anything you have of him is going to sell pretty well. This is just base from, I think, a big pickup I made, or it might have been a quarter pickup from Facebook or something like that. Sold this one for $1.75. So not bad on a base Ken Griffey Jr. from Goodwin's Champions. So we'll go ahead and start with that one. Hope everybody's been doing good. I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been able to do as much with cards as I would like to. I will say I do have, it's one of the exciting times of the year. Unfortunately, me being busy is not great, but Bowman releases, is coming up. So I do have 8 total blaster boxes of Bowman coming. Kind of steer clear of hobby because it's just pricey. I did get 8 blaster boxes. So I will plan on doing those openings hopefully in the next couple weeks. And I got a few more things up and coming. Actually, I'll have a pickups video. Hopefully I'll be doing, I might be recording some tomorrow, but I did order some stuff from eBay. So I might do an eBay pickups video, which I haven't done in a while. All right, so see what I did here? Painter's tape on top of the card. Got to do that because this card could shift out of this top loader in one of these easily. And next thing you know, you got a ding on the corner or something like that. So I always do my painter's tape. I do team bag. If you have a business card or anything, you could put it in here. I do not. I need to. Something I need to work on once we get done with all the chaos of moving. I'll probably look at getting some business cards. I think it's a good idea to put in here with your, like for me with my eBay store and then my YouTube channel on there as well. That'd be a good idea. All right, I put a little piece of tape on the seal for this, just, I don't know, just because. And a little piece across the top. Just enough, it's going to stick to the inside of the envelope. Card goes in. Push it to the far right corner. Number 6s work for me. Some places they do not, so be aware of that because you're right through the machines. They got a bend, and they've done well here with the bend, so I haven't had an issue. So cards in. I got a little piece of tape, nice and secure in here, and I always do. Since I have an eBay store subscription, every quarter I get a $25 coupon for supply needs. So I get these thank you cards. They work great for these. Unfortunately, eBay logo's got to go in a number 6. A number 10, it'll fit. Number 6, it will not. Sorry, eBay. Cut you off. This is giving them a little thank you. Also, a little bit more security in the package. It's a kind of a little more solid piece of cardboard. It's not adding much weight at all, so keeps it under the 1 ounce. Just one card, so this is probably about a 0.7, I would guess. These are not peel and stick, and obviously I'm not going to lick the envelope. I'll not do that, so I'll just put a piece of tape here, even though I'm going to seal that here in just a second. I do have the shipping label printed already, but I'm not going to disclose the buyer's information or mine for my address, even though mine's changing. So I'm going to put the shipping label on off camera, and I'll show you what or how I sealed it. So a thermal label printer is awesome for this. I used to do the regular printer and you have to cut it out, tape it on. It's very annoying. So here's the back of the package. There's your shipping label. So that whole label covers the seal of the envelope. So here, it's covered by the shipping label. All this works out great. That package is done, ready to go. Like I said, under 1 ounce, so it'll ship out for 69 cents. And one package out of the way. Next one up is a 2-card order. So I listed these. He just got drafted by the Giants kind of late in the first round. Jackson Dart. Sorry, I don't have as much light on the camera over from the higher angle, but either way, Jackson Dart, Bowman first. I think this is 2022. And that one was $1.99. The same buyer also picked up a Jackson Dart Bowman U base 2024 for $1.75. So it's awesome to see 2 cards purchased for one order at that lower price. That just helps you, with your numbers to get 2 out instead of just doing this for $1.99 in one package and this for $1.75. You're not going to make a lot. You make a little more with both in one order. So it's always good to do a multi-card discount on your orders. So I do buy 2 or more, save 20%. That's what I've been sticking with. Will I change that? Maybe. The more cards I list, I think the more options you have there. Maybe if you had, a few thousand cards listed, you could buy 3, buy 5, save ever how much. I do the buy 2, save 20. I like that. People tend to buy I've had a few more buyers buying too. So both of these cards are both in a thick sleeve now. And now we'll put them in a card saver. So this is just card saver ones. Plenty of room. These work out great for your multi-card orders. 2 into the card saver. There you go. Now we're going to tape the top. So each card's in its own sleeve and then stuck in a thick sleeve. And I'll show you on the next order. Same thing on that one. Tape across the top. And a taller team bag. I think this is the, I don't know what size I'll look for you. These are the one-touch team bags. So, or one-touch bags. So a taller bag so I can get this in here because it will not fit in the regular team bag. Perfect fit here. Love that sound. It's awesome sound. Hear that rip off. There you go. And this one, it's a 2-card. I usually do it in a 6. You can do it in a 10. I'll get a little bit of tape for this one. These fit pretty snug in the 6s, but it works. And because it's a card saver, you got the bend. I always put the bend side up top. It's a little more bend in your shipment. So there you go. And there's your bend. And football. So all these have different colors. Let's go with football for green. And I will have to cut this one. Sorry, eBay again. Like I said, a little extra protection. Here you go. And slight piece of tape here. And you could be, a little more protective. You could put a little tape on each side here, as your label will not cover these corners, but it's not going to open with a full shipping label on the front. I do have one free roaming shipping label here. That's pretty much what it's going to cover. That's how you want to stick it on. Covers your whole seal. And then you just fold this part under. And it's going to self-stick. So you get the idea. That's kind of your finished product. It doesn't fully cover these corners. So, a little piece of tape, maybe for a little extra protection, is fine. All right, so all that one needs is a label, and it should still be under the 1 ounce. I got a scale over beside the table here, so I'll just throw it on the scale, see what it reads, and I'm thinking under 1 is probably like 0.8, 0.9, and so get it out for 69 cents for 2 cards. Last order is a 3-card Michigan Wolverine order. And this one is shipping to, I think, Canada on the order. So it'll go to a international selling hub and then off to Canada. First one up, we have a 2021 Chronicles XR Nico Collins rookie card. I'll give you the singular card prices and then the total. This one sold for $1.85. Cool looking variations for the rookies and Chronicles. Obviously, they don't have the full sets for these editions. They don't have the XR for that year, I guess. So, Nico in his Wolverines jersey. Obviously, this person is a big Michigan Wolverine fan. So, next one up, we have the GOAT, Tom Brady. Another Michigan Wolverines jersey. This one is 2021 Panini Contenders season ticket, Brady. This one sold for $1.99. Spoke about before, anything Brady is going to sell. Definitely worth the pickup. You can find it on the cheaper quarter boxes and stuff. Tom Brady, I'd always grab. Last one up, another GOAT card, Tom Brady again. This one is an exclusive. This is a Panini Father's Day Tom Brady. It's 2022, and it sold for $3.99 total. So there's your back. So 2022 Panini Father's Day edition. I got these out of a quarter box. So good pickup there. More rare with the Father's Day thing. So 3 cards total. Total order price is $7.83. Of course, they get the discount. So the discount's going to save them about $1.50, I think. And I'll end up, bring home maybe about $5, $4.75, something like that. Maybe $4.50. So not bad. Well worth it. All right, so I'm going to grab all the cards are sleeved. You see that? I'll grab a thick sleeve here. I have plenty of these from over the years. So one thick sleeve, I can get all these 3 in this. So they're still within their sleeve, and now they're in one thick sleeve. Just less movement on all the cards. They're not moving all around in the card saver. I've got so many with cards over here, over there, up here. So now they're all 3 together. So they're going into the card saver 1. Here you go. Now our tape across the top. Should probably get me one of those tape dispensers for the painter's tape. I see people using those. I always cut mine because I don't want to rip it off. I just kind of square it off. So that's what your final product should look like. And a team bag. And our favorite sound ever. Cool. For me, I don't really use team bags for any of my card stuff that I have sitting around. So when I hear that sound, that means sales. That's why I like it. Get that over. Okay. Now we're ready to use a number 10 envelope. So a longer one with 3 cards. Like I said, I could probably do a 6 here. Some post offices, it's not going to work, but where I'm at, it seemed to do fine. I will get my tape for the top. There we go. I'm going to go on the corner again. This one you don't have to push. There's a little indentation here. You can push it all the way into that. This one you don't because there's a lot more room. Still in the corner. You could do a piece of paper. Seen people wrap them in a piece of printer's paper just to kind of cover that base area. I typically do not, but you can do that. Basically just fold the paper in 3. So there's the cards inside the package. I will put my thank you note. Actually, I already got one. It's over here. And eBay gets to stay this time because it fits perfectly in this. So kind of center that one up. It's going to probably move around a little bit, but kind of gives you some more durability on this other end. So that's what I do with mine. This one is the peel and stick, so take care of that. So no need for tape there. There's your bend. Like I said, you've got that cardboard piece. Gives it a little more sturdiness here. You can do the tape on the sides if you want. And that is it. So I only had 3. So kind of quick orders. Midweek, nothing crazy. I really wish I could have got that weekend one up, but had some cool football orders from the NFL draft. But I did have a couple football orders from the draft for this one with the darts. So either way, easy way to package cards as well with some sales thrown in. Thought it was a kind of cool concept. Bear with me on videos. I'll try to keep recording, but time has been tough lately with all the stuff going on. You guys take care. I appreciate all the support. Like and subscribe if you dig, and I'll see you in the next one.